And it's our great pleasure to welcome Jason Winderlich into the box from the Bombers. Liquor, hello to you.
How you going, mate?
Rocking a nice boot too, Jason.
Yeah, it is. Very smooth. Very smooth boot.
I like it. You've had a bit of time on your hands. You're a social media sort of devotee.
I am. I've been quite bored over the last 2 years, so seeing Damo having blues with Robbo, and great to see Spud on here now, which is
I'm
good.
battling a bit. I need.
Got any advice for him?
I just think all you got to do is just tweet out someone like the Big Bogey and saying, give us a retweet, please, mate, or someone like that, like a Dane Swan, and then it'll just go feral.
What, so you ask them and then you ride on the back of their coattails?
Yeah, so I reckon Spud should just say...
Well, what's yours? What's your Twitter?
Mine's just liquor _8.
Okay. Well, I'll give you one for a start, and you tell me how to do it.
Is Dane Swan the most followed AFL footballer?
And Buddy?
No. Yeah, Buddy is, but I think he paid for him. But but we but yeah, I think Swanee, I absolutely love him. He's a brilliant player, but also he's just himself. Like he doesn't really give a crap.
It's unbelievable. My 18-year-old son absolutely adores him.
Swanee,
as a result, but
yeah.
loves him for the footy. But since Twitter and all that, he gets an insight into him, and he just reckons the funniest man he's ever met. But read.
No, well, we love him for that same reason.
Exactly.
Whenever you meet Swanee, some of the stuff he comes out with is as beautiful as you'll ever stumble across.
Exactly right. Well, Spud, should he any photo? Do you put photos on Twitter or not?
Oh no, it's just your profile pic, and I probably should update yours already. I reckon.
Yeah, I suppose me sucking up's not a good one, is it? The only one I had.
You brought something in for Damo. Now, our man Damo, he tried, as we understand it, he tried liquor a couple of power plays while we were away.
It's a lie.
None of them worked for him.
Absolute lie.
So he's a bit flat, so have you got something to get him back up?
I was real nervous coming in because he's obviously the 43rd most important person in the world. And he's because he's just rocking the world at the moment. He has actually got some good wheels on himself too.
A nice
But
suede boot happening there.
Where are you going with this?
Suede,
I think we bagged those about 3 weeks ago, guys.
No, I did not those ones. Those
the
other
Cowdies.
Those real old
The
Cowdies
shiny
ago.
Cowdies are the ones.
Those 1960 jobs. Anyway, look, go on.
yeah, so I thought because he's so popular, he's probably got about 2 million people following him on Twitter as well. That I'll bring him in some good opticals. So one of my mates says,
What a pair of specs.
Hello.
Oh, look at these.
What's going on here?
Thank you.
So, and also for you boys, I brought in a couple of pair of you can fight over the sunglasses there as well. One of my mates from
We'll give him a plug. What are they called?
from one of my mates, Salve at Prestige Eyewear. He's a distributor of Borsalino sunglasses.
Nice sound about it, Jimmy boy.
I
like these,
A little
guys.
bit of European stuff.
Yeah,
Liquor, you can come in anytime.
the designer for Borsalino used to be the designer for Tom Ford. So
Now you're talking.
good,
Spud, you need to get
quality
these
there.
Not sure Spud's worthy of these jobs at the minute. Let me have a look.
Roll them on, Spud. I reckon
tell you
they
what
look good
they're,
on
I
you.
like him, Jim.
Yes, very, very
I'm
crisp.
liking him.
Yeah,
That's
so
me.
Look at Spud. Spud.
I reckon that's the new Twitter pic.
That's the Twitter pic.
That could be the new Twitter shot.
Take a
Actually,
photo
this will
of
be the
him.
Twitter shot.
Get your collar up.
Get a photo of that, and that's his
Put
new...
your head up so we can see the Borsalinos, will you?
I might get. What if we get Jason in as well, the photo? Or
No,
maybe
this
just one?
is your profile.
Okay, so what
that's
am I
your
gonna-
profile.
You got to
Yeah,
do this one or something.
Here you
We're
are,
kidding
Spud.
ourselves.
Oh, I like this.
So, yeah, I thought I was
Well
going to just
done.
bring the Sunnies in, but I thought Damo's a
How
specialty.
did you know what? How
Thank you, Jase.
did you know what?
You
I
need to
just-
put the effectively blind prescriptions in because I can't see
Well,
anything
get
with
them
these.
on
But these
your
look really
face.
good.
Nah, we just.
Put
I
'em on,
thought
Warren.
I'd bring
That's
you.
it, purple.
Give me a look.
That's
What?
a
There's
very
the logo.
nice lens.
Nice,
That's
aren't
better,
they?
what, Frank?
That's the best pair
Right.
I've ever seen.
They are very nice purple. Where do you get Borsalinos from for your mate?
Thanks, Joe.
So obviously, yeah, he's a distributor. So he puts them into stores at the moment. His cousin as well has the shop Designer Eyes in Nidri. So if you
Good.
boys want to pop in on your way out to the airport, you'll get looked after, and that's where you find them.
You can come
Nicely
back. I tell
done.
you what,
Liquor, I
yes.
tell you are very welcome anytime.
That should be
Right.
the precedent for guests
I
in
agree.
the future.
I agree with
If
that.
you want to come in, bring something.
Breakout day on Triple M. We've got Spud on Twitter. And I tell you what's happened, because as I understand it, and it's not my strong suit, there are lots of gypsies on Twitter that have their 2 minutes in the sun and try and get involved in it and make their mark in it, if you like. But when it comes to football, there are two big boys. One is Dane Swan, who we just spoke about before.
Yep.
The other is our man, the Bud. And he dominates. Those two dominate football Twitter. And if you want any piece of tweeting in football, you need to either ride on their coattails or at least get them somehow involved in what you're doing. And that leads us to what's just happened.
Well, one's come through, and again, I'm like you, Jim. Got no idea, but I've got Buddy Franklin at Buddy_Franklin.
There we are.
Who is he retweeted or something?
No, he's actually sent a direct message to, not a direct message, but a message to Spud. Hey, Spud, I've got a hook up for followers. I'll direct message you. Now, if you get Buddy Franklin direct messaging you, Danny, there's no higher acclaim on Twitter.
That's it.
So you've made it.
What do I
You've
do
made
to
it.
that?
You say hurry up and bring him on, Bud.
Okay, call that. We'll do it in the outbreak,
Yeah,
but you need to call it up.
I'll just say,
Follow him.
hey,
And
Budweiser, let's get it down
So
or something like that.
Damo, what heat is Bud packing? He's packing hundreds and hundreds of thousands?
Hundreds of thousands. He's the main AFL
So
man.
I back me
as
trailer
he
up
is in
to him
so
and
many-
just sort of drive away with his Twitterers.
If
Is that what
he
happens?
retweets something you said, you'll be made forever. So
if he's the number one football man, is Shane Warne the number one Australian setup?
Yeah, he's I think last look at Warren's, I think he had about 1 million or so,
Yep.
but that's a worldwide audience. Buddy's got in the hundreds of thousands. There's been a bit of dispute as to how he got that many, but he's got a.
Well, what sort of dispute?
Well,
He's the
I don't
main
know
man.
if it's right or wrong. I don't feel comfortable talking about it because I don't know if it is right or wrong. But some people, including Andrew Bogut, has suggested that Buddy Franklin has bought some followers, JB, which in the Twitter world is
come on.
not the thing to do. But I'd be
That wouldn't
staggered if
happen.
Buddy did that. I'd be very surprised.